Hey there again, it's me Jim, and this is level 5 of Serious Sam HD Second Encounter. This level is really straightforward because there's no real skips or anything. So you start off by falling down here from the last level. You just go straight up through here, around through this way. You want to navigate this pillar room, or this crush room, as fast as possible. Usually you go over here to the left. You stand between these two, in this corner right here as they fall. Then when they come up, you run over here this way, and you want to stand alongside this one. You can see there's two different ones here. This one will fall, and you want to stand right on the left side of it. So when that comes up, you run this way. And what I do is I just stand between these three like this, and I wait a little bit for them to like come down and then come back up. If you're really fast, you can run against this corner here as these two come down, and then just sort of like juke left and then juke right, and you'll never stop running as you go through this area. But stopping there to be safe only wastes like a second, so I don't know. It's just up to you, I guess. You run through this area, grab the laser here, even though I don't think you ever actually use it. So you can skip it, but I mean it doesn't take any time to grab it. Run through this room, run up here. A demon spawns up here at the top when you're about halfway up the stairs. So you can choose to use a cannon or something to take him out if you want, because he'll kind of get in the way. This thing triggers whenever you step on it, so you just want to run up onto it like normal. And then as soon as you're on the top, you want to hit jump, and these two will split apart, and by the time they do, or by the time you hit the title you're jumping and fall down, you'll go right between them and then down this ramp out into this room. This room has really slippery floors, and the walls bounce you all over the place. So what you can do is you want to get somewhere around over here-ish, and you want to tap C until you get to a place where it's not pushing you, and you'll just sit here basically while kamikaze spawn in a column here, and occasionally clear will spawn in a column over here. Now the way to time this room is around around 150. This door will usually open. I'm not sure if it's based on time or if it's based on enemies that you killed, but either way, as long as you kill things as soon as they like fall in, you'll be able to take care of that really fast. So it's not really a big deal. But yeah, around 150, 153, this door will usually open, and you'll run through it and come through here. You want to run along this hallway. There will be a fish guy here. You just want to run to the right of him and go through here, and just keep running straight to this other side. He'll usually follow you into this room if you just do that. And this door will just open on timer. Usually when he's around here, he'll hit you like once and then this door will open. And you just want to stand on the other side like this, and he'll walk to you and push you, and you want to do like the jumping fish boost thing, and he'll push you all the way down this corridor really fast. And then through these doors. Another one of them spawns here to like push you, but I mean you can't really use it because of the way this hallway works, so you just want to spin around this spiral, constantly turning right and sticking to this inner wall. This goes on for a while. A bull will pass you at some point. You don't need to worry about him. You get up here to the top. A lot of bulls and stuff spawn in this area. Basically, anytime a bull spawns, you just want to kill it right away with probably a cannon ball, because you'll have enough cannonballs by the end that it doesn't really matter. You're not going to waste any. The only thing to watch out for is, as you get close over here, another fish guy spawns. So if you're looking behind you to kill bulls before they like push you off this platform, you sometimes run into him, and then he'll just knock you off. So you just want to be really careful in this area, not to get pushed off. And you can sort of use the fish guy sometimes to boost you to the end of this and like through this door, but it doesn't really save much time. So you just want to continue normally through here, around this passageway, and into this room. Usually you want to grab these rockets. You can grab at least 3 of them right here, since they're in the way anyway. You want to grab the armor. Usually run along this way. Now what I do for this part, I'm not sure if it's the fastest way to do this, but I stand just here basically, and I just shoot rockets right here like at the feet, and these two fish spawn, or these two frog spawners will spawn frogs, and you just want to kill them as fast as possible. There's another frog spawner over here, or at least, yeah, this one up here. But I usually don't worry about that. I just shoot rockets right here until I kill enough that 2 bulls spawn, and I kill those with cannonballs, and then 3 of the blue mech spawn, and you want to kill all 3 of those with cannonballs because that's just the fastest way to do it. And then you'll run through this door into the next area. The way this fan works is you can jump on it from like a standing start here, and then just jump onto the center, and then turn around. And then don't move or anything until you get to about like here-ish, and then push forward, and it'll push you up over the ledge like this. If you try to do movement before that, it'll lock your movement in. And if you try to like move against this wall here, you'll hit this ledge and it'll just push you back down. So you want to be careful to go over that. You head into this next area, grab these 2 serious bombs, and at this point you'll have 4 because of the 2 from level 2 and then these 2. You'll head down this way, through this passageway. Fish guy here, you just ignore everything basically and run over here and hit this trigger. Then if anything's following you through these doors, you just kill it to get it out of the way. And in this arena, there's 4 columns of blue mechs that spawn, and you need to kill all 4 of those columns to trigger the next thing. And there's 8 of them in each column, so essentially there's 32. What you want to do for this area is you'll start off by killing the ones that spawn up over here-ish, because they spawn first. So you want to be down here and you want to get your sniper rifle and just aim up over there. And as soon as the first one spawns, just shoot it. And what you want to do is you want to kill 4 in each row or column. So you kill 4 there, turn right, kill another 4, turn over here, kill another 4 that spawn, turn over here, kill another 4, because they spawn at basically the 4 points, or they spawn left, right, and then front left and front right. Not in that order, but as long as you kill the front right first, and then the right, these 2 will both spawn in by then, so it doesn't matter. But you want to kill 4 in each group, and then use all your serious bombs actually, all 4 of them, and that'll kill the other 16 that spawn in. So yeah, that's really fast. And after you do that, 2 bulls will spawn. 1 spawns over here on the right side. Just shoot that with a sniper, and then a little bit later 1 spawns on the left. Shoot that with a sniper. Then you want to be somewhere over here by this point. A demon spawns up here. Just cannonball him. And then another demon spawns over here, and cannonball him, and then this door will open, and you just head up these stairs and into this next area. You might want to just quickly strafe right and grab the armor, just for safety's sake, and make sure you grab the serious pack for ammo. You slide down here, cutscene, whatever, you spawn here. You want to run forward and grab these shoes. Now you want to switch to your, let's see, I think probably cannonballs is the best. Or rockets. I don't think it actually matters too much. I think rockets is probably the easiest because sometimes cannonballs are hard to aim when you're on the move. So you'll grab these shoes and start shooting rockets at this guy that spawns in, although his health hasn't appeared yet. And you want to keep shooting rockets at him as you move sideways like this and like diagonal. You want to move over to this bomb. So from these shoes to this serious bomb is what you want to get. And then you want to just keep shooting rockets, and you grab these shoes, and you keep shooting rockets until you get over close to him, and then you switch to your grenade launcher and strafe around him like this to the other side, and start shooting grenades as fast as possible, which is usually really fast, so. And then you want to just stay a little bit back from him, so you'll see the explosions in front of you. And as he takes more damage, he starts expanding, so you just move back slowly like this, you just sort of tap back every once in a while just clicking mouse 1 really fast. And then as soon as he dies, which shouldn't take too long, you want to just turn around, and you'll usually be somewhere like by here because he expands so much. You just turn around, grab these shoes, grab this bomb, run back around this way, and then stand on this platform. And usually that's like the fastest route I've found for this area to grab those 2 bombs. If you do it really, really fast, Sam won't have time to start this dialogue line that triggers whenever you enter the area and gets put on a timer. So that's a good way to time how well you're doing. Though it's okay if he gets like a few words of it off. Usually he won't get like halfway through the line since it's fairly long, but it's just a good timing method. And that ends the first episode, I guess you'd call it. The thing about serious bombs is they carry over between episodes, and that's a really handy feature. And you'll see that in the next episode, I guess. So just going on to the next map. We start here in Persia. You start up here. You can't actually get off this building. That would save a lot of time, I think. Maybe. Actually, I'm not sure because you kind of want to grab the chainsaw that's inside, but even then, if you just grab this chainsaw and then turn around. But there's like no way to get up here because there's no enemies that spawn anywhere in this area to like get on top of and As far as I know, there's just no like jumping technique that would allow you to get on top of this wall. Even like trying to like do stuff with like this ledge, like, because you can sort of stand on this, but I mean not really. You like can't jump high enough. So if there is some way to just get off this balcony, I don't know what it is. So what I do is I run inside and grab this chainsaw, and sometimes the shotgun. I jump over here onto this ledge of this well, and I stand somewhere around this corner, usually a little bit to the left of it, like this. And I aim my mouse cursor somewhere around like here-ish, like the right side of this flower design, or a little bit more left. And I just sort of tap off. The speed that you do this is something you just have to practice. And you have to get your angle right. So you want to move forward off this ledge in a certain way so that you hit this wall and you don't bounce off of it. You slide along it slowly as you fall, and you'll hit this lip of this windowsill down here, and that allows you to go through here like this. It's something that really just takes a lot of like practice to get down, to do it right. But it saves a lot of time. It saves going through like the entire level normally. Or this part of it, I should say. Let's see, I got a bit lost here. Okay, yeah. You come through this windowsill, you turn left, and you go up these stairs over here. You grab, you jump onto this, jump over here, grab the sniper rifle, go through these doors. Shoot, I think it's a chainsaw guy that spawns in here, or a scorpion, I can't remember which, but you want to shoot him, and just keep going straight. You get to around here, some harpies spawn, 3 of them spawn over there. 1 spawns over here on the right, and 1 spawns on the left. You want to kill the 3 in the middle and the 1 on the left, and then use this harpy to get over here in this corner somewhere, and do a harpy fly up over this way. You don't have to gain too much height. You just want to fly straight to the other end of the level and drop off somewhere around here, and sort of just slide over here and hit this trigger. The trigger is right here. Oops. You can see it's right before the armor and stuff, like in the middle of these buildings. And as soon as you hit that, enemies will start spawning in. And the best way I found to do this was to just use the chainsaw, since you don't have like an automatic weapon or anything. Use the chainsaw and grab one of these serious power-ups. Usually this one's probably the best. And then you just want to kind of go over to this side and stand in this area as you kill stuff. That seems to be like the fastest place to do it. You don't have to like stand in a certain place or anything, you can kind of walk around, but once your power-up is about to run out, just go over here and grab this one, or the one on the other side, and keep going. Now the thing to note is that there's basically 2 waves. After you kill everything in the first wave, the other wave will spawn. A lot of times in that first wave, at the end, there will be single soldier guys around, and you want to make sure not to like run around this looking for them, because they'll follow you around like behind you, and it'll just waste a lot of time. So kind of stay on this side and like look back and forth, and like wait for them to come to you. That's usually the fastest way to do it. After you kill the first wave, the second wave will spawn, like I said, and the only thing you need to kill at that point is the clear that spawns over here. A single clear will spawn up in here and fall down. After you kill him, just run over here to the exit, and these doors will open after a little bit, and then you can leave. So yeah, that's pretty straightforward. Mainly, you cover most of the level just with the harpy fly over here to the end, like this. And yeah, that's about it. So I'll go ahead and load up the next 2 levels, and I'll talk to you right about now. Here we are on the 2nd level of Persia, the 7th level in the game. This one is a little bit tricky, but I think once you know how to do it, it's not too bad. Once you're here at the start, you just go forward and kind of cut right between this statue and the wall here, and you just want to go over this way, and through these doors, up around here. Occasionally some stuff will spawn in your way, like a big scorpion guy here. Just shoot him with your sniper rifle. And especially look out for the chainsaw dudes. You want to kill those off as you run through here and outside, because they will get in the way and just cause problems later. But when you get out here, you want to go right. Basically right this way, and you want to head for this like corner pretty much. And when you're running this way, you might want to turn around and look at what's falling behind you. If you're lucky, you'll have some gnars following you. That's good. If there's frogs, try to kill them, but don't accidentally shoot the gnars, because you want them to be alive, and make sure that you definitely kill any of the chainsaw guys that are still left. Run over here. Come around this corner. There will be a fish dude with a rocket launcher somewhere around here. You want to stand in front of them and do the boost trick from them and get pushed back over this way to the other side of the map. And then there will be another one somewhere around over here. And some Gnars coming from like different directions. What you want to do kind of is get a Gnar behind the fish guy. You want the fish dude between you and him, so that whenever you're walking backwards here towards this wall, the Gnar will actually push into him and make him move faster than his normal walking speed. When you get to somewhere around here, you want to just sort of like move to the left and get the Gnar from like out from behind the fish guy and around to where you are. And you just want to jump up onto his head and just stand on him until the fish guy comes over to you. And as long as you're somewhere around here, and you time the jump so that he swings whenever you're like at the height of your jump, he'll push you up over this wall here, like this. And then you just want to hit this left pad here, because these are bouncer pads. Whenever you touch them, they just push you in a predefined direction and speed. So you just want to stand on this one over here on the left side of it, and it'll push you up over this wall and around to here. Then you want to hit this trigger that's right here. So you just want to run into that, and then turn around and then run this way. There'll be two red dudes with lasers. Just shoot them with rockets or whatever to get them out of the way. And there'll be another rocket fish dude right here that spawns. When you get over here, you want to kind of go to the left and then just push him this way. You want to push him somewhere into like this area, so that whenever you stand in this corner and you push him a little bit like to the side, you can sort of adjust his aim. Because if he's aiming, this way instead of straight this way towards this wall, he's not going to have enough force to push you up this wall, which is what the goal is to go straight up this wall. So you basically just have to get him against this side wall, but facing directly towards this way, and not too far away. He has to be at least like halfway centered with this. If he's any more back this way, he's probably not going to be close enough to push you all the way up the wall. So I guess it's something you just have to mess with a bit and learn how to get him to like face you correctly there, because it's kind of finicky. But in any case, once you get up here, you just want to run around to the right and run over this way. And in this area, you want to get over through this door over here. Normally what I do is I just jump off here and then go up these stairs, and then I go around this wall and over to the door over here. So I was trying to figure out a way to do this faster, and you can technically jump onto like the crook of this tree here, like right here, and then jump over to here. But the problem is it's really, really, really hard to get that that jump, because you have to jump like right from the edge, and even then sometimes you like overshoot it or go slightly left or slightly right, and it's just like really, really hard to do in a single segment run, and it only saves maybe 5 seconds. So far I haven't done that, but that's definitely a way you could save time if you can get that pretty good. After that, you just run in through this door and grab the minigun here, because you don't have one at this point. Make sure you have your rocket launcher out as you go around this corner, because the clear will spawn right here, and you just want to shoot that with your rocket launcher to clear them out of the way as fast as possible. Run into here and hit this trigger, and that'll start the next sequence. And you just want to stand in this corner. See, here's where you come in. You'd want to turn around and hit this trigger and then stand right in this corner right here next to this fence, and clear will spawn right here where that spawner is. And as they come down with your minigun, just shoot them right as they spawn, and if you do it right, you'll kill them all like right as they spawn, and they won't have time to like run around and cause you trouble. And as soon as you kill the last one, you'll hear this gate like audibly open. You'll hear one gate opening sound near the beginning, and that's just this gate over here, which closes and then opens. But once you've killed more, you'll hear it again, and that means this one's open. And then you can just run to the exit. So yeah, that one's pretty simple, although it used to be a lot longer. Before I figured out you could use the fish guy to hit you up over this thing by standing on a Gnar. You would have to go in through this building over here and basically play the map like normal. You'd have to go all the way in here, hit this trigger, run all the way back out, and then go in through these doors like normal. And you would actually use the fish guy to boost you up like over here on top of this wall. Actually, what you would do is actually lure a bull from this area into here, and then have him push you up over this wall into this area, grab this minigun, and then have Harpy spawn, and then use a Harpy fly over here to boost you over this wall. So you can see how much faster that new route is. And I'm pretty sure it's like as fast as you can get, unless you can get that tree jump really good. But in any case, moving on to the next map. On this one, you just start here, and you want to move forward out of this room. It's all very straightforward. You just move to the left and go around this pit. The only hard part comes into play whenever you get here. Before you get around to here, there's going to be two fish guys. There's going to be one here-ish and one here-ish. I can actually show the editor model so you can see. Yeah, one spawns here and one spawns here, and they don't move no matter what. They're stationary. I should mention right now that there's two types of those rocket shooters, the double rockets. There's the ones that move towards you and shoot occasionally and then hit you whenever they get close, and the ones that don't move at all but have the same behavior otherwise. But in any case, you round this corner and you want to shoot out this statue because it sometimes gets in the way. After that, you want to walk straight into this guy, so he'll be facing you and you just push him twice basically. Like you start pushing him, he'll hit you once and then he'll hit you twice, and that's when you know to stop pushing him because he's close enough to this other guy. Then you sort of move around to the right like this, and so that they're both aiming sort of in this direction. Then you want to move back this way and then move towards the center of both of them so that they both hit you at the same time. And since they're facing this way, they'll both hit you and propel you up over this, like this. But you want to make sure also to jump a little bit right before they hit you, just to propel you upwards too. And they'll propel you up to like here. And then after that, you just run straight along this wall. You run over here for a really long time until you hit this. Now, this is one of the harder tricks, I guess, to figure out when you're first doing it. The way I do it is, since this is invisible, this is an invisible bounce pad, by the way, and that gets you back into the map. The way I find it is I just stick along this wall, basically. I stay kind of out here, because I know it's not exactly centered, but I just run along this way, and I look at the ground, and I know once I get past this light change, you can see how it's darker on this side and lighter on this side. I have a little bit further to go. And I look at the ground here, and you can see how this this black part kind of sticks out like a peninsula with the light green around it. That's what I look for. And then right past that, there's this little blotch. It's kind of hard to see, but you have this dark blotch and then you have this little tiny blotch here. That's what I look for. I run straight into that along this line, and whenever I hit there, I keep holding W to go forward, and I start holding right strafe so that I curve into it like that. This is a very specific bounce pad. If you hit it like in a slightly different position or from like a different angle or whatever, a lot of times it'll bounce you straight into this wall, and this is an invisible teleporter wall, and if you hit that, that's really bad. You don't want to do that. You want to go over it. So if you just do it like I said, go here, start strafing forward and right like that, and then you'll hit it and bounce over this wall and into this area. After that, it's pretty straightforward. You just run forward here. You can start pre-firing some rockets around here, like sort of straight ahead, because 3 rocket shooting mechs spawn like here, here, and here. So you can take those out, and then once you get closer, 3 big lava guys will spawn. And this is where you use your other 2 serious bombs. As soon as you see them spawning in, use one, and then just immediately after that one goes out, use the next, because the trigger for this door is to kill all the lava guys. And since they spawn 3 smaller ones every time they die, it's just really fast to use 2 here, as opposed to any other method. And you'll get over here and the door won't open right away, so don't worry about that. Just stand here for like a few seconds and the door will open, and you can leave the map. Quite a few changes happened to this level. I'm not even really sure why I'm going over this, but I figured I might as well mention it. Originally, I just pushed this one guy over here into this corner, and then timed it so that I would jump in and he'd push me up over this wall. And using both of them together right here is a lot faster, by like at least like 10 to 15 seconds. And I should mention, in the original run, you would actually spawn this mech over here, this big red mech, by grabbing this heart, and you would sort of have his rockets propel you up onto this and then go out of bounds. But in this game you can't do that on tours, so I had to come up with another route. And another thing is, before I figured out the whole serious bomb thing here at the end, I didn't really know what to do. A lot of times I would die, just like not knowing even what the trigger here was, waiting for it just to like open based on like safety timer. Or I would try to, and then when I found out you had to just kill all the lava guys, I would die trying to run around here shooting rockets, because each of the lava guys takes like 5 rockets, I think, the big ones, and then each of the 3 smaller ones takes 1. So it took quite a while to kill them all off. But then I remembered that serious bombs existed in this game, which I had like forgot about, and I put those in the route, and they made this part almost instantaneous, so that was definitely a good choice. But yeah, that's it. That's 4 levels. That's it for this video. So, one more to go, and I'll show off the last 4, and I hope to see you then.